It's MkLeo, it's Kola, and it seems like that they are eager to kick this off. They're eager to get this going, so we're going to head straight to small battlefield for game number 1.
And I'm so curious on this Aegis game 1 pick. Do you know why, Lars?
So I can actually speak exactly why. Leo, before the set started, once he knew that it was guaranteed to be Kola on the other side, he said, I'm going Aegis. I've been playing Aegis a lot in friendlies throughout the weekend. She's feeling really good. I had a great set of Aegis versus Vendetta, and so I just want to see how it goes. I want to try it out, and I want to try and make it work. And so far, it hasn't worked the best. He's got a 50% deficit or so, but there's always room for Aegis to worm her way back into this game.
Nah, don't worry about it. Give him some time. You know, people like to say let him cook, or the oven's on preheat right now. Just needs a little bit more time. But Kola at the moment don't need no time at the moment. All gets to go in, and he's looking kind of fierce at the moment, Lars. I'm gonna be real.
Damn. It is absolutely fierce as the back air connects on Leo's ledge get up, and this is kind of two statistics. The start of this game, they played many sets against each other, and while Leo does have the overall winning record, Kola has won the last 2 straight times that they faced, and he's looking to make it a third. He's already got that 60% of extra credit on Leo. He's looking for these jabs at ledge, barely misses out, punishing the rising up B. So Leo gets back to the stage, but he's so much the worse for wear right afterwards. Ooh. But then once he does get his feet back on the ground, he's able to pop that F smash, and he's back in this.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, all the jabs on the ledge were really good, probably baiting a roll. Leo didn't actually give it to him, but still actually got stuck of his own. Making sure if Kola wants to do, keep these spam on the ledge, I'll punish you in a different way. Good on Leo to recognize that. Can we even up the percent though? Good laddering right now. How do you land?
So far, you can't. Kola doesn't have a jump, I believe, but he goes high with the up B, and it's just enough mix to get past Leo, but it's not enough mix to get past the down air. It comes through, it combos into the up smash, and just like that, the blink of an eye goes by, and Leo's in the lead.
With the taunt as well. Okay, Leo, I see you, big dog.
Go, Pyra!
Pyra gets the down and up smash, and it's just like that. It's so easy. Already the game's been flipped on its head. See, that's what I talked about. The preheat's done. We're cooking in the oven now, and that Fahrenheit degrees being put all the way to the max right now. Kola might be getting cooked.
He's got to find some way back into it, and jab back air would have been a great way to do just that. He's going to get a jab fair instead off the ledge since the first one doesn't work out. With 63% already on him, he's not in the best spot unless, okay, Leo very nearly handed the game to him on a silver platter, but instead Kola just gets a little bit unlucky with the angle the down air sends at.
Ill-advised side B nearly got your kill, but still, Leo can't get that game snatched away just so yet. But no! Is just past, but able to get back with the vertical up B of that Mythra, but still gets the side B, and Kola snatching back that game. That game was ping-ponging on both sides of both people, but still, Kola the one victorious in that game 1. Wow, what an electric start, honestly.
And that's exactly why the crowd is so excited to see these two duke it out. These games are impossible to tell which way it's going to go until the very end. Kola, like you said, able to get that double-edged dance. He had that little wait, too, the slight stutter before the final hit of it, so he got that extra sweet spot, got that extra KO. And as a result, he's up 1-0 in the set. He's in great shape. And I do think that Leo stuck to the Pyra and Mythra. Yes, indeed. So no Joker yet.
I get why.
Because it was right down to the wire. And with this stage pick as well, taking us to Hollow Bastion, I get why.
Yeah, I think with the singular platform, you're going to see a lot of time. Leo will be coming down with the plat drop down as looking for something nasty.
There is so much ridiculous stuff that Mythra and Pyra can both do, but specifically Pyra with that good tech rollout from Leo. He's not falling victim to one of the classic blunders there, as he doesn't get caught by the tech roll. F smash, but an F smash is still in the cards as Leo pops that out there to catch Kola's ill-advised recovery.
Leo saw him do 2 F smashes, like, you know what, that sounds kind of nice, Kola. Let me hit with the same thing. Actually hits his mark this time. Kola gonna have to pay for the dividends, and look at that.
Now that damage is just going to continue to build Leo. You can tell he's unhappy with having that last game stolen, or at least in his opinion, stolen from him.
Okay, couple juggles right now. How you landed? We asked that question in the first game. Kola had no answer until now at the end. Little bit of scramble situation. You can see Leo just kind of approaching with the spot dodge right there. Good option on Kola to kind of recognize that and get the big punish as well. Where you going now? Stuck in shield. No shield grab either, and actually dying for the stock blast.
And especially with Mythra, I can't say that that's like bad or anything of the sort, because against Roy, a character with not many multi-hits, if you do get that spot dodge and manage to get a foresight on it, Roy is going to be in a spot of bother, but Leo gets out of that spot. very, very nicely by just barely drifting to the right so that Kola can't connect.
I'm loving the sharking from Leo. Says, you know what, I'm going to switch to Pyra. The M ability might be on my side, but I've got big dish joints to kind of cover the landing where you want to go. Even with these B reverse, these wave bounce side Bs to kind of land, still not working in your favor. Leo done a good job.
Something else too that I've definitely heard Leo talk about is he doesn't have any particular situations in which he's going to use Pyra or going to use Mythra. It's a lot more based on just what he feels like. But you can say in that situation, Mythra was absolutely optimal. The foresight coming through into the up smash gets him another stock on the board, and then every inch of extra credit that he's able to take after is worth its weight in gold.
And we're seeing a lot of foresight punishes from Leo as well. Very smart to kind of recognize when he's got that timing, punish accordingly.
That does come back down to the fact that Roy just doesn't have too many multi-hits. You have maybe the second hit of Nair, you have up B for sure, but other than that, Foresight comes through and Mythra is rubbing her hands together and giggling.
Licking her chops for sure. There's the up air, Shark's underneath. Where you going? Can't land in the way. And still see Leo kind of biding his time, kind of spacing around it. Doesn't want to get caught in the scramble. You know Roy looking for something nasty yet again with the back air.
That's
even
the thing
stocks.
that Roy was looking for, exactly what you were talking about. It's even stocks, but it's definitely not an even game state, as you have to find some way off the ledge versus Leo, and when that Pyra down tilt comes out, you know he's not playing. Game 2 goes his way, and he's able to even us up.
Yeah, hangs on strong this time, no game stealing around this time. I've got my get back, says Leo. 1-1 apiece now.
Exactly what he was looking for, and I loved the Hollow Bastion pick from him. The problem now being he likely won't get to use it again throughout the duration of this set. Sure. 3 bans on the board. Yep. Kola is going to say, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm good off that.
And you see that there, Leo, his bans are going to be Town and City, of course.
Yep.
You don't want to go Town against Roy.
That's Roy's
also going to ban out Small Battlefield and Smashville. So he's saying, I don't want to be close quarters with you in the situations that I'm not dictating the tempo. So Mythra, of course, fastest initial dash in the game, one of the fastest ground speeds. So on those bigger stages, those Kaloses, those PS2s, so on and so forth, she really does get to dictate when and where we're going to fight.
And it makes a lot of sense, honestly. I can understand why you don't want to go to those kind of type of stages. You want to keep it, I guess, quote-unquote neutral at a stage like PS2, which they tell me is neutral. I don't know if I necessarily agree with you, Lars, but I don't know how people else feel about it.
I can definitely say that on certain characters, PS2 is not a neutral stage.
Not at all.
It is up to these two, though, to demonstrate for us if it's non-neutral for them, as right now, Leo, he's untouched.
Playing perfect right now, but again, sometimes you can always draw first blood whenever you can. Couple of forward as now you're off stage.
Ooh, and the quick switch to Mythra.
Yeah, I was going to say, switch to Mythra, just for the speed ability boost. Dare out shield, interesting from Kola.
And everybody's trying Dare in that situation. They're scrambling and they're both looking for it.
I get why. Okay, snipes him in the air. Ooh, good. Oh wow, aggressive option from Kola. Good landing as well.
Yeah, he's getting tired of getting abused by Leo off the stage there. He's not giving him free reign of the skies anymore. He's going to preemptively throw out those quicker hitboxes so that Leo can't just get away with everything. But he tries to get away with Kola's life there.
For sure, Leo can catch on to these aggressive options though. With the foresight like we talked about in the first game. We'll see if Leo kind of adapts to that soon.
Oh, I like the slight wait on Leo before getting aggressive there. He was waiting to see what Kola picked, and then so he could react to it and punish after. Doesn't quite get away with it, though, because Kola, he's a react monster himself as well.
Okay, like that little 3 pieces to push him off stage. Also, you see Leo kind of opting for these horizontal combos more than the vertical, just because he wants to force Roy off stage as much as he can. But unfortunately, Roy's kill pad's a little bit too much in the tank for Leo to handle. Yeah,
Leo got a little bit too high up there. I don't think short hop would have been high enough, but full hop was too high. And so he wanted to get falling up air underneath Kola. He was just a little bit too close to back air range and then ate it for his troubles.
Okay, Leo, kind of getting danced right now, but Kola just going there from coast to coast.
Nair's into up tilt as well on that top platform. It's not going to combo into anything else, but it sure does send a message as an anti-air. You're not landing on me for free. I own this platform. But Leo might be owning Kola's second stock here, getting lucky with the DI and unlucky with the double-edge dance, as now Kola, once again, finds himself on the lead, but it doesn't last long.
Confirm for confirm, bro. Got my get back every time.
That's what this matchup is all about as well. It feels so volatile, and that's because it is. Whoever's in control of the tempo at any given moment suddenly wins the matchup. It's +1 for me, it's +1 for you.
Sure. Kola actually burning it. It was quite early onto the stage. Leo doesn't really lap him up too much, but now again, just wants to put him in the air for more damage, as much as he can.
Ooh, and those lingering hits, especially the Mythra landing there. Kola dropping shield too early. He wants to get a punish because he thinks Leo is going to fast fall to get the auto-cancel window on it. There ain't no auto-cancel window on getting comboed unless you have foresight. Yep. You can just cancel that combo and cancel game number 3. Leo, he's won the rubber band game, and he moves on to set points.
And you see Kola shaking his head, man, because one little mistake, you know, one mistake in that scramble situation that he's usually winning, and Leo actually getting these down tilts just when he needs at the right percent to confirm into these up airs and steal these stocks away. 2-1 up for Leo. Kola, got answer back quickly.
And I feel like that's part of what's so frustrating for Kola, not just in this matchup, but in this player matchup against Leo. Usually you think about Kola as a player and where he thrives, it's in the scrambles. He likes to force his opponents into uncomfortable situations on the back foot. He wants them to guess wrong, so that he can then do what he does best and blow them up for it. But Leo, he's more than happy to tango. He wants to play the exact same game, and right now he's playing it ever so slightly better.
Yeah, we dancing with the stars right now, and at the moment, Leo getting all 10s across the board. Kola got answer back quickly. There's the side B upwards. I like that. Just for the juggle situation, but Leo doing a good job of landing. Again, like I talked about before last, these landing there's doing a good job. Usually uses the raw part of it, the backside. Using the front side actually this time just to make sure that, you know, keeps the aggression on the left side.
And the thing that's so tricky about it too is depending on when Leo fast falls, it will auto cancel on different like parts of the neutral air.
Yeah.
And so the parry timing on it is incredibly tight and changes from moment to moment. So you can never be 100% certain of yourself. But Kola looking surefire here to try and take the stock from the ledge, but instead Leo is able to roll back. Still not able to get out though, as the jab back air comes for all.
Easy, reliable, confirm, the old faithful. Okay. Again, these side Bs and wave bounces just to get back to the stage are helping him, but Leo's still snuffing them out whenever he can.
It's a big thing for Kola. He has to be tricky with his movement because Mythra is able to cover so much of the stage with her burst. If you're not being tricky, if you're predictable about where you're going to land, she'll get there faster than you.
Oh yeah, you get blown up. Leo doing a good job of showcasing that. Okay, the spot dodge, I like that. Probably looking for a foresight confirm, but nothing from it. Kola not giving it to him just yet. I like the side B, the downwards this time.
Well, something that I liked even more than the side B was how Leo got pressured by Kola on that platform. Kola was watching, waiting for which way he rolled, and he was going to get his punish no matter what.
Yeah, facts.
Landing fair keeps trying to be the tool from Leo. He just needs any hit from Pyra to close the stock out. But guess what? Kola won't make it that easy. A back air for him instead. Leo would love a back air. He's just not getting it.
Yeah, I think he was standing too much at F-tilt distance, and Kola said, you know what? Cool, I'll just run up to you if you want to keep swinging at your tilts. They're a bit too slow on Pyra's side. There's the up smash from Mythra again, catching these jumps from Kola. Good snipe from Leo.
Ooh, and a falling fair there too, just barely outside the range of the double edge dance. It's going to start a whole lot of an advantage state for Leo. The back air connects into the up B. They finally reset though, and Kola can breathe the sigh of relief. Not just that, but he's able to even get back into the driver's seat. An F smash connects and it puts Leo in an awful spot, but he's able to switch to Pyra just in time.
Okay, like usually these areas kind of pushing Kola away against spacing. Probably doesn't understand the F-tilt range this time. Yep, going for the down tilt. Missed the first one, but hey, I can just do it another time. What's Kola gonna do this time? Just lose the stock instead.
Koftur, what's happened? Kola had such a massive lead. It was 3 stocks to 1, and then it's just all falling apart. If Leo can get this first big neutral win, which he's unable to do, it could get even worse for Kola. And you can see that he knows that. He's trying really hard to close out this game now before it gets bad. And he might do it here. No, the double edge dance from center stage with no rage.
Okay, just misses that neutral B, air dodge for his life. There's the nair yet again, the back air. Good weight, good patience from Leo. Where you going on the ledge though? Stuck. Leo's still there, covering it all like you talked about before last. Mythra covers all with the burst.
Not just stuck on the ledge, stuck in the corner. Kola has yet to be able to successfully reset to neutral, but he doesn't even need the neutral. He's able to reversal, get straight to the advantage state. Now it's Leo who's stuck in the corner. He throws that blazing end, forcing Kola to dash back into the center of the stage, but he's able to get that full hop double fair on Leo. Leo tried to crouch underneath it, but that's just not going to fly against Roy.
I don't know if Leo was looking for a parry bait or something to foresight with, because you saw that Kola missed
on Pyra.
the first short hop fair. Oh, actually, was he on Pyra?
I think he was.
Oh, damn, never mind then. Couldn't do anything from it. Actually, Kola whiffing the first one, getting the second one as well. Always does seem to work in this type of game.
Well, and that's a big thing for Roy. At full hop distance, you can get 2 fairs out, and the second fair will auto-cancel.
Right.
So, that like the first one's not even really to do anything.
It's
like,
just a bait, right?
It's like, if they jump, I'll anti-air them here with it, but the second one is the much more dangerous.
That's the money maker, I see. Okay.
Same character picks for this game number 5, and what else could it be? Kola has pushed us this far after looking like he could have been down and out, and it's Battlefield as our final choice for the final game of this set. Leo, it's his counter pick, and I think he's saying, I would like to juggle, please.
Definitely a missing point on the up B. Don't know about that. Now he's stuck on the top platform, but finds his way back down. Good shield drop. Now putting the pressure back on Kola. On that ledge, stuck. Has to, again, approach these aggressive options. Leo's ready this time.
More than ready, but not ready enough as he dash attacks straight into the Kola shield, but the get-up attack gets him out of what could have been a much worse situation. F-tilt, fair, swap to Pyra, now off stage, the jump is burned, the ledge grab is good.
Okay. Goes for the side B, just to opt for the low recovery, forces it down. Tries to go back to center stage, but Leo is there with the F-tilt from Pyra, a move he's been using ever since the set started.
Oh yeah. Leo is such a monster on the ledge. Kola has to battle with every fiber of his being to get out. Once he does, though, he looks pretty good, but then he just gets put right back into the corner, and it seems like it was all for naught.
Okay.
Oh, Kola might be getting a little bit desperate with that jab F smash, but I see what he's cooking there with it because he's at 0%. If he gets hit, the absolute worst case scenario is like 50-60%. He's going to take that anyway at some point, and if it hits, it's suddenly a much closer game.
Yeah, you talked about how MB wants to be desperate, so I think he just wants to get back to this game so quickly. He doesn't want to lose the lead so far because, as we talked about before, Leo does seem to sap his opponent's momentum very quickly when he gets a good lead. And right now, the lead is starting to build, and Kola's starting to bleed himself.
Ooh, and that up air. Leo able to foresight it back down to the ground, but he doesn't get the opportunity to foresight that one. He just rolls straight into the up smash. Kola now really looking to close this stock out. He forces Leo into the corner, and then once the jump comes out, that is on reaction, a primed reaction as well. Kola was waiting for the defensive option towards ledge, and as soon as the jump got popped, he was on that.
Very smart, very according to as well. Okay, we'll see what Leo can do right now, going for the down tilts. Kola actually opted to jump this time. Catches him with the sour parts in there, needs a sweet one. Different flavor needed for sure. You can see Kola just missing the downer there. Still gets the grab. His advantage now, look, he's still got ground control.
Talking about the sweet flavor, you can't eat the same meal every day of the week. You've got to mix it up, or your diet will suffer.
For sure.
Kola certainly suffering here from a lack of variety because he's just getting called out by Leo. Every jump in, every roll away. He just can't find that safe haven, and now he tries to find it on the platform, and you eat 43 for it.
Easy damage. How you landing though? Yep, with the run there. The aggressive options getting snuffed out every time now. Kola desperate with the up B this time.
Landing fair from him does force Leo on, and that F smash was but an inch away from working. And because Kola, he's like, yeah, that was really close. Let me just try it again. This time it works. Leo in the corner. Kola really needs this KO. But Leo escapes.
Love the burst option with the dash attack as well. Push you away, punishing the dash out. See Kola trying to, dash in, dash out, but still getting punished.
Oh no!
My God.
And that's not how he wanted it to end, but it's certainly a way to end it. The counter, Kola tries it all on a Hail Mary and fails, and you can't do anything but applaud as MkLeo moves on after the Game 5, where he'll be facing off against his countryman Spargo in the loser's semifinal.
That is a heartbreaking way to lose, guys. I'll be real with you. That is terrible. But either way,
but
Leo did show some good restraint. So.
If it worked.
Yeah, if it worked, sure.
Is the thing, and because Leo had been so aggressive in advantage throughout the rest of it, we didn't see too many of these types of, I'm going to reset, I'm going to see what you're going to do. But you know what? The one time that Kola tried for it, and actually I think that Leo didn't even intend to wait that out. He got stuck in the landing animation. So he wasn't like being a genius there and letting Kola pop the counter and make the mistake. It was just really bad timing from Kola.
Really, really bad timing. Unfortunately, we're going to see how Leo gets on. But unfortunately, Kola is going to bow out. I say unfortunately, but he still played crazy.
He got fifth. He had a great weekend.
I think fifth is good. I think a shoot-on win was needed, I think, for him. So, good on him to keep going on.
That was both Leo and Kola getting their shoot-on win this weekend.
Damn, shoot-on.
Sorry, shoot-on.
Either way, the first set is done. And what a crazy one to start it off. We've still got a lot more to keep on going. These sets, man, they don't stop.
These sets don't stop. We've got our top four fully solidified with Sonics and Syrup in the winners finals, and that is, of course, going to be our next set. Later on, please stick around because you've, of course, got Leo versus Spargo, the Mexican classic.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since, Spargo really, really rose up onto the scene, it's just been kind of like everybody's favorite.